Hey guys, it is Traxxas VXL Bros here, and today I'm doing something a little different. I am reviewing my Traxxas Slash VXL 2-wheel drive. This is the box you get, and I just want to point out a couple of its features. You get the sealed waterproof electronics with the 2.4 gigahertz, that's 3.5 inch ground clearance, and a 13-inch wheelbase. Get heavy-duty drive shafts, BF Goodrich replica tires, digital servo, the high torque waterproof digital. Get belt crank steering system, I don't think that has ever changed. Planetary differential, that is all steel in there even though it looks like plastic. Magnum 272 transmission, that is the brushless transmission that comes stock with all Traxxas two-wheel drive cars. And oil-filled Ultra Shocks. Full ball bearings, the turnbuckles are aluminum, and then you get full hex hardware, which is very nice. Get this guy out of here for you. This is what you get in the box. Let me just get the truck out of the way for now. We can come to that in a minute. But this is your massive parts bag you get, and I tell you what, this is awesome. And you get some tools in there with it. But I obviously have used them already, and I have upgraded to hex wrenches instead of the smaller ones. And you get a bunch of shock spacers you can put in there. You get a couple of stickers, you get a Traxxas magazine, your manual, and you get a sheet of all the stuff you can upgrade to it. Which isn't really much, but at least they give you it. Here's your transmitter. 2.4 gigahertz Traxxas Link transmitter. I got this before the XO1 came out, so I did not get the TQI with it. It does now come with the TQI, so be aware of that. And you get your standard 7-cell NIMF 3000 mAh battery and a wall charger. Now, the truck. So, get a shell. You know, it's nice, but you flip it so much and you just tear the fenders to crap. So, there's one thing I've done. The Nerf bars actually rub on the side of the shell, so I put a strip of electrical tape on the bottom of it, and then on the bottom of this duct tape, and I covered it with duct tape so that it'll actually blend in behind the sticker there, and it'll protect it from any future wear. Now, switch around here. This is a two-wheel drive version, and people actually recommend this over the 4x4 if you're bashing because of the more heavy-duty drivetrain, because people pop axles all the time on their 4x4 slashes. And there's one thing different about the shocks on the 4x4. The 4x4 has almost fully up and down shocks, but these are angled, so when you land on a jump, say like you land on a jump, so the front shocks will compress right, and the back ones are really stiff so they can absorb much of the weight when they're coming down. Now I got the Vlenion brushless ESC and motor in it, and if you're going to get a Slash, the first thing you don't want to do is get brushed, because by the time you buy the brushless system and you get the 2.4 gigahertz, it's going to be more expensive than this actual truck. Now there is one thing I have upgraded that you don't normally get on the Slash, and it is my caster blocks. Those are blue, aluminum. I don't have the part or the box here with me that I have my old ones in, but those are pretty much just plastic. And one thing people do break a lot is in there that bearing carrier right there, that angled piece. I've actually broken one already. I have extras. So, what else was I gonna say? You can run 7-cell hump packs in this. Let me just show you guys here. And there is I'll point out there is a variable battery hold down. So when you're running like thinner lipos, you can angle it down so you get more, or you can angle it up when you're running 7-cell. Now this, I'm just going to put my Onyx battery in here. This is the first thing I got, and it is very, very nice. So So all you got to do is press it in there. There is a spacer. I do have a 1/16 wrench adapter I put in there, but I don't have it with me right now. But that fits in there perfect. No problems of squeezing. So that's okay. Now there's the steering servo. People say the steering servo is very bad on the Slash, but really I love the thing because it turns it so fast, and you really don't even need all that fast of a servo because the tires are small anyway. So, and I've heard people don't rotate their tires when I actually did, and there's little to no difference on the handling, and all people said that it will actually ruin your handling, but it's actually been the same exact thing because this truck flips a lot. You go around the corner at like above 20 miles an hour and it'll just flip. And that's another thing. You don't want to run a 3S on this truck unless you have a lowered chassis, because this shell will act the exact same thing as a sail. Once you get popping wheelies, the air will come under the shell and it'll actually take it and almost take flight. I put Jeff's 3S in it, and it actually almost took flight because of the big old shell on it. And then there's one other thing I want to point out. These shocks are actually, I don't know if you can see it, but they're actually longer. They look longer to me than normal shocks, and there is a little, I don't know what you call it, but there's a little, that's blue, right? It's supposed to be blue, but it's gray from all the dust, but I don't know if it's a retainer or something to absorb more shock to it, but these back shocks are really stiff. Squeaky. That's about all the features you can get. That you can get on the two-wheel drive VXL Slash. Stay tuned for more running videos and hopefully more upgrades and tutorial videos on how to clean stuff and how to maintain your truck and upgrade it. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please watch some of our other videos, comment, rate, and subscribe.